I would like to speak directly to the Senate leadership. Listen closely. The shooter confronted our children with guns, but now you are stabbing our families and all Tennesseans in the back.
Powerful, gut-wrenching words there from Melissa Alexander. Her 9-year-old son is heading back to school without any new major gun legislation protecting him. He survived Nashville's Covenant School shooting last March, but 3 of his classmates and 3 staff members did not. And the state legislature, with its Republican supermajority, wrapped up a special session this week without passing any of the major gun safety priorities Covenant parents had demanded. Melissa Alexander is joining me now to talk more about this. Melissa, thank you so much for joining us on this. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Yasmin.
Your son saw his classmates murdered as he walked out after having to seek safety when that school shooter was in his school. What is life like for him right now when he goes to school every day? What are the conversations like between the two of you?
Well, it's different for every child. For our son, most of our children are in therapy, and we're trying to work on communicating and making sure that whatever is buried inside comes out and doesn't stay inside. But the trauma is not a linear thing. So a lot of times we'll see it come out when surprising things happen, like loud noises, like when we go to my daughter's track meet and we hear the starter pistol go off.
Wow.
So that's when we really feel the effects of it, because he was on the second floor and he heard there were 152 rounds, most of those on the second floor. He in his classroom, their door didn't really lock. And so it was, I can only say it's by God's grace that she didn't try and enter the room, but they heard everything around them, all the shots, all the smells, everything happened. And again, like you said, when they were rescued by the police, once the situation was secured and the police came to rescue them, the bodies were there. And so we knew immediately that night, once we were reunified with him, that he told us who he had seen. And he said that they had fainted.
Wow. I'm so sorry that this is something that you, your family, and your son are going through, but it's one of the reasons why you are doing the important work that you're doing, and we all know that. I want to talk about the work that you're doing. Republican Governor Bill Lee wanted red flag laws passed in this special session. It did not happen. I know that red flag laws are also high on your list of priorities. They would have likely stopped this school shooter. Police saying the shooter was under a doctor's care for an emotional disorder, and the family felt their child should not own weapons. Why is the Republican supermajority against it?
I can't really specifically say, because I will say that their Republican constituents have no problem with what we call an ERPO, which is basically an order of protection for someone that could do harm to others. We don't feel like they are speaking for their constituents right now and taking careful consideration for these simple protective measures that still abide by the Second Amendment that can keep our children safe. And as you are right, she bought what we're hearing is 7 guns in a short period of time. And if there had been a way to put her on some sort of protection order on a list where she couldn't acquire those guns, maybe this would have been prevented.
You are a lifelong conservative
Yes.
Republican. You taught your children to shoot, I believe, at the age of 5.
Yes.
You are appealing, you are protesting your own party now.
I am, but I know there's a vast majority of Republicans that live in Tennessee that agree with what I'm saying. The disconnect, again, is with the legislature. I'm not sure if they are really listening to what folks are saying. Governor Lee put out a questionnaire ahead of the special session, and I believe it was 80 to 85% of the respondents say they were for stronger gun measures in our state. And so I think that speaks volumes. And the fact that no action was taken this special session was like I said, I'm gonna say a slap in the face, but yeah, we felt like we were being stabbed in the back by their inaction.